Well, hello and welcome to Talking Leeds Match Action. We're actually live, Gerry. This one reflecting on Hull City 3, Leeds United 3. Oh, God,
I'm
Gerry.
fuming. I'm fuming.
Fuming is another word. I think there's more words than fuming, isn't there, for this one? But, oh, God, Gerry, give us your instant reaction to that.
I'm fuming. I'm absolutely raging. And I didn't get to the game today. I heeded the weather warnings, which probably I could have got away with, but that's another story. But I have to. I said it a few weeks ago. I thought, Melly, he made a few good saves to save at Stoke. But I think we have to say he's costing us points this year. He cost us at Sunderland. His position's bad for so many things today. He was all 3 goals today. I mean, the second was absolutely shocking to push it back in straight into play. He came out for the first goal. He came out like flail. I don't know what he was doing. Either hold your ground narrow or just come out and do something. But the whole it's not just him as well. I thought defensively we were wide open today. Why can't we close out a game? We were 3-1 cruising. Made better team, I suppose, and Hull are poor, and we made them look good. And every goal we give them today, and it's really frustrating. There's 2 games where we, took the lead against Blackburn, didn't defend the corner. Again, I blame the keeper and blame the whole defence and team. And today, 3-1 up with 10 minutes to go, and we can't close a game out, and we give away goals like that. I say it all along. There's only one team that will cost us promotion this year, and it's Leeds. And that's as bad as a defeat. There's 2 games we've thrown away 4 points, and I think we seriously got to look at this goalkeeper because I really don't have any confidence in him now. He gets beat on the near post too many times, pulls out stupid mistakes like that. I thought his positioning for the goals the last few weeks as well when we conceded. But the whole team, I think, has to hold their hands up and say that wasn't good enough. We got back into this game 1-0 down. And 3-1 up, should close it out. Could have gone on to score more, and we let that happen. I think it's really, really poor. The whole, we're top of the table, and we should count our blessings and everything. We got 3 wins and 2 draws over Christmas, but it should have been 5 wins. Really should be 5 wins, and when we go top, we can't extend a gap. We let teams back in, and all of a sudden Burnley and Sheffield are a point behind us again. And I think big questions to be asked today. Why didn't we get defensive subs on earlier? 86 minute Kilavogi, that midfield was wide open. Get somebody in there. And I mean, we started the game. We were at strike, and Vober was in for Sam, and Vober was caught. First ball watching for the first goal, outpaced, really poor. The whole defence, I mean, the centre halves were too far up, 4th minute. And as I say, Melia came out and he should have stayed on his line for what use he was. And it was a really poor goal to give away. But no, I'm far from happy.
It's just like a couple of comments which are coming in as well. Melia are dreadful. He's got nothing else to say. And I think, do you know what it is? And obviously January is here. The transfer window is open, and I think you're right, Gerry. It's too many errors have cost us already at the halfway stage of the season. And I think now we have to be looking at strengthening the goalkeeper, because I don't think it's all right saying, play Darlow. I don't think he's the answer either, if I'm being honest, Gerry. I don't
he deserves a go. He deserves a go in the back.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 100%. He needs to be given a go. But my God, I don't know. It's incredibly frustrating when you watch the results come in for the other teams. And like I watched Burnley against Blackburn earlier today, and Burnley shockingly bad as always, but they just grind it out, and they know how to grind out 1-0 wins here, there, and everywhere. Blackburn were doing pretty much the same what they did against us, by the way, to Burnley, just sit behind and all that crap. And then Sheffield United, I think they've won, haven't they? I think they've won.
Yeah, they've won 2-1,
2-1, but we had such a commanding lead and just threw it away. It's just incredibly frustrating. Melia must go, says Colin as well. Yeah, he's got to go now.
Well, the rest of the team have to responsibility as well. You know, some poor pass and giving away silly fouls. Bogle play well, but every time gives away the silly foul on the sideline. Some of the wayward pass and you know, we got back into this game. I mean, we were 1-0 down at half time. They hit the post again. Ball goes across, and Melia just, I don't know, he was lost for it, and he's got away with that one as well. But to get straight back into it, and Tanaka, great first goal. You've been sort of threatening to do that for a long time when you get on a shot, and that'll give him great curls it in. You think, yeah, we're going to win this. And then Dan James with a black eye. I don't know what happened to Dan James.
No.
It's different watching the game on TV today, but yeah, Dan was a bit wasteful at times, but the ball was cut. Came across from Solomon, and it went straight across. Thought the chance was gone. Bogle cuts it back. Dan James 2-1. You thought, yeah, we're in business. And their keeper plays the ball out to Perro, and Perro, you thought, has he taken this too far and poked it into the corner? Great finish, 3-1, and we're in total control. Yeah, we seem to let them come forward a wee bit too much, a bit open. What you thought, 3-1, we might even get a fourth there, and there was lots of chances. But if nothing free kick to come, it looks like it's going over, bounce off the top of the bar, to push it back into the middle. It's unforgivable. And then they've got their tails up, and you know, again, I think it was another set piece. We can't defend set pieces, and we can do feck all with them when we get them. And Kamara took his chance well, and the whole defense. You think, you were hoping for a Swansea type comeback, but you know, we've been solid defensively for so long, but you know, it's turning. So yeah, I'll blame Melia, but we can blame the whole team as well. Joe Rodon's sideburns as well, I think, had something to do with it. Yeah, I think I said Gilavogi had the biggest sideburns in the team. I think Rodon's trying to do. Again, substitutions. I mean, Sam came on for Vober. Vober, I'm still not sure. He's sometimes good going forward, but defensively, again, he was way off the ball for the first goal. We had some link play, but we were scruffy at times. But we're the better team, 3-1 up. We should be closing this out, and we didn't. And it's we're a point clear. We got a couple of weeks now. We'll obviously change the team next week. We will see Darlow in goals probably next week, and a few of the fringe players against Harrogate. But I think serious consideration about the whole. I think we did miss Pascal, but Amelia cost us today. I think as I said, you give them the impetus, 3-1 down, and to give a chance like that, it gives them the kick on, and it worked. So yeah,
it's just worrying though, isn't it? It's the way we concede these goals as well. You know, it's just worrying. And you know, you go back to, so what is it now? So it's 4 goals in the last two matches. We're supposed to have one of the best defenses in the league, and we've got one of the worst in the league. And you know, it's just incredibly frustrating, and you just think, we're fine, and they just cock it up. It's just it's too predictable now, Gerry. And I don't know. Do we need to start sack Matt Fark, or do we need to just sack automatic and go for the playoffs? You know,
no, it's not.
I don't know, Gerry.
No.
Is it as bad as that?
No, it's just annoying. It's annoying that we've given 4 points away in 2 games. We're 1-0 up in the 90th minute and can't defend a corner. And we're 3-1 up with 10 minutes to go and give away stupid goals as well from set pieces again. And set pieces are going to cost us both ends of the pitch.
Yeah, and without the great, you know, I'm not being disrespectful to Hull City, but Leeds United should be beating Hull City.
They're rubbish.
They're absolutely shocking. It's the game of the season. As any team at home against Leeds is the game of the season for them.
Yeah.
But if you want to go up automatically, you have to be beating Hull City. You have to be beating Blackburn.
You're 3-1 up as well. When you're 3-1 up.
It's just unforgivable. And is it a crying out though, Gerry, for some, you know, for some investment now, and say, right, you know, Farks, you know, in his conference was saying, oh, we're fine, top of the league, blah 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 blah. No. We need strength now. We cannot sit behind and wait for something to happen. We've got to make things happen.
all the things we've spoken about for all season are there to roost. Our goalkeeper, lack of subs at the right time, giving away stupid chances, and it's all come home to roost. Yeah, we probably will bring some players in, but I would hope Fark. He won't say it, of course, but I hope he's blistering the walls in there and telling them that's not good enough and giving them a right bollocking. Because I think the Leeds fans aren't happy. Travel on a cold day like that and to give up a game like that was stupidity. It's just lack of concentration, lack of everything. And we could have been with a 3-1. We have a different conversation here saying how well we come back today. But I still would have said about Melia, because when I looked at the first goal, I thought, what's he doing? And I think there was a lot to be seen there. And when they hit the post as well, it was, poor again. We let them in behind us, poor defending. And fair play to Hull. They went for it, but they've been limited, and they've had 2 on the second manager this year, and they're down the bottom, and their home record is awful. But they battled, and they picked up on our frailty. So I don't know what to say. I'm like every single Leeds fan. We can see it from the comments. We're just really annoyed and pissed off tonight that we let that one slip. Nothing else to say.
What can we do? What does he need to do to change this in? Because obviously, we've got a week off next week against Harrogate in the FA Cup. I'm not bothered about that. Do you know what? Let Harrogate have the day out. Let them win on penalties. Let them. Because I 2 hoots about the FA Cup, if I'm being honest. But Sheffield Wednesday next in the league. That's a big test for us at Ellen Road. On a Sunday, all the other teams will have played. The pressure will be back on us. We actually don't handle pressure really well, I don't think. So I think what needs to happen is Fark needs to get in their heads and say, look, you need to get some psychologists in there or something and say, learn to deal with the pressure.
Yeah. Well, I would drop the keeper now. I think he's had enough chances. I definitely would. And my mate, Ed, who sits beside me, I usually wind him up. He's shown me the stats all season from Elliot, and he's down in the bottom 5 or 6 for all the stats for shots saved from direction. He doesn't get many, from crosses, and he's way down. So I think he needs to be dropped. I think Solomon had a good game today. Dan James, I think they're 2 best, and we have to, I suppose, strikers. Pero scores today, links up a bit. Joseph comes on very late, not really could influence the game. That's a conundrum that'll go on. Do we need a striker? Brendan, how do you think Brendan was today? He worked hard, keeps getting knocked off the ball. He was being fouled, but that physicality is still not there for him. I think Tanaka and Rothwell, they can't do it all themselves, but that defense, that midfield was pretty open today. Ampadu, a couple of wayward passes. Vober gets caught. I think I'll be glad to see the back of him as well. I don't think he's good enough. And Bogle is good going forward, but he's reckless. And you can see a couple of times today he could give away a penalty, and he gives away that obligatory free kick by the touchline. Some stupidity. So a few of them need to buck up the game. And some of the other lads. Schmidt must be looking at and thinking, I need to go here. Yeah, for the full backs. Firpo, will he make a difference? Probably better going forward, but he's got his frailties. If we do go up this year, there's major surgery needed on this team, and that's a big if at the moment, because we are locked in probably a 3-horse race, and you know how we go in those. We usually end up 3rd, don't we, or 4th? So I would, I think Darlow will get a game next week, and if he does, I think if he does anyway decent. I know it's only Harrogate, but probably deserves his chance now. Do we bring a goalkeeper? Can you bring a goalkeeper in this late in the window or this late in the season and make it work? I don't know, but if you look back on all the chances this season, right back to the Portsmouth game, near post, the position against Swansea, the Rick against Sunderland, this today, not defending the corner against Blackburn, all these things. I know there's a few good say, but they are adding up. They can't afford that for a keeper. Cannot afford that. So that's as easy as that. That's why I should be Leeds manager.
Yeah. Well, they're just, I don't know, Charlie. you know, when you say that, Leeds should be 60 points clear now. 60 points plus on the board.
Yeah.
You know, easily so far away from the rest of them, it's unreal. But it's just, I'm just disappointed in the whole thing, and we shouldn't be. We should be buzzing that we're still top. You know, you can't find a positive because that actually does the result today. And watching it back as well, and watching it live, you think, God, it's comical. You know, it's unforgivable for me, and it is a defeat in my eyes. This because we were cruising, and we should just got over the line. But bugger it, Gerry, bugger it. Oh,
it's football, isn't it? Supporting them, we've got a big month ahead of us now. Two Sheffields, Burnley, Norwich. Is Watford tucked in there? Something, or maybe not. Maybe that's February.
It will be.
Yeah. So they are massive games. We come out of those unbeaten, even if we won them all, which is a big if. Then we're right back in it. But you know, we could easily be in or out of this race. It's critical time, and we should be well ahead, but we're not, and our own fault. Our own fault in a lot of games. Same away to Blackburn and Preston. We were scruffy games. We should have been better at. You know,
we're just going to have to rely on his home form, aren't we? If I'm being honest, Gerry, because that is the only thing which is good for us at the moment. You know, we're strong at home, and we're going to be too reliant on his home form to get us over the line. But we still need to be pick up a few more points away from home.
If you equalise, you feel better. But to lose 2 goals in the last 10 minutes, to lose a goal in the 95th minute, that's poor. That's poor. You look at Burnley today. The two centre halves are just winning everything. Burnley, they're defensively solid. They don't score many goals. I know Burnley fans aren't happy, but they just don't concede. And we've not conceded loads, but conceded stupid, and that has to stop. So let's see what happens. Melia will play the next league game. We do know that, and I don't like calling out players on their own. And he's been okay, but I think he's run out of time. I think that he's had too many errors in the last 2 or 3 seasons, and too unorthodox, and it's not good enough.
No. Not good enough, and it needs sorting, and it needs sorting now. 49ers open up that bloody checkbook and sign some players. Surprised I can't even mention that where we're all kicking off about not signing players. Sign them, sign anybody. Bloody, I know that Burnley signed. Is it Ashley Barnes they signed?
Ashley Barnes, 64-year-old Ashley Barnes. He's a horrible bloke. Yeah, what a horrible, nasty player. Well, I'm glad I didn't. I was feeling bad I didn't travel today because I heeded the weather warnings that said it was really bad. I think I would have got away with it, but it's nice. It's nice to be wrapped. I watched it wrapped in a duvet today. It was quite nice, I have to say. Me and the dog barked when we scored, and the dog ran out the door when they equalised. So the dog is gone.
The dog's roaming. The dog's gone. Oh,
what's the hell wrong with him? He was happy a minute ago. Now look at him. I don't understand these humans.
Oh God, my lemsip hit the roof because I was tucked up with a lemsip on the sofa under the duvet, and my God, gone. Anyway, right. It's dry January for me, Gerry. I can't have a drink. I'm just going to tuck up into another lemsip and cry, I think.
Dry January. I think I need non-crisp, non-biscuit January. That's my. It's not drink. It's biscuits and crisps. But
it's 4 days in for me, Gerry. And they're bloody pushing my luck already, Legion. They really are. 4 days in.
Never mind. We've got 2 of the best sideburns in the league. We got Joe Rodon and Gilavogi, and let's just hang on to that. That's all we got. Hey, we could have won it. We could have been 3-2, 3-1. We're talking differently, but I think we would still have picked up on those issues today, and I think that'll be the trend, and that'll be the theme of every comment we see or hear in the next few days, right up till the next league game. And let's see.
We'll see.
Leeds, we're better than this, as Chris Sutton would say. We're much better than this. It's been a bad few days. Celtic Rangers as well. That was bad. It's not being happy. Yeah, stay safe in the snow, everybody, if it's coming our way. And
yes, the snows are coming, blizzards are coming. There's carnage everywhere. And Leeds, I hope the bloody coach coming back from home gets stuck.
Yeah.
I hope you're all stuck on the M62.
I'm gonna just put my feet up in front of the roaring wife, and that'll keep me going. Yeah.
Nice one. Thanks, Gerry, and we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully, we could be in the 4th round of the FA Cup, but we're not.
Well, if we're not, I think there'll be a lot of more questions.
A lot of questions.
Yeah. Come on, Leeds. We're better than this. Come on.
Come on. Cheers, Gerry. We'll see you on the next one.
All the best.